To go live. All right, I think we're up and running. Love it. So tonight, because of the Jacksonville Jaguars, let's give it up for the Jaguars, hon.
No.
Because of the Jacksonville Jaguars, Bailey's making barbecue chicken pizza, and I'm a big fan of that. So the bet was the bet was who's going to make barbecue for supper tonight, and it's Bailey. Because we had, I think there were 15 games in the NFL Pick'em this past week, and we only had one difference. Only one game that we disagreed on, and it was Jacksonville and Indy. And I got it right, because I picked Jacksonville. Don't sleep on the Jaguars' defense. For whatever reason, they're almost as good as the Minnesota Vikings defense. So, we're making personal barbecue chicken pizzas.
No. She wants cheese.
Oh, well, some of us are just going to have a cheese pizza tonight. So, topic of discussion as we cook this evening, paranormal stuff. Have you ever seen anything paranormal? Talking about ghosts, talking about UFOs, talking about Bigfoot. I think seeing Bigfoot would be kind of crazy. I don't know. I think I'd freak out. A little bit.
Just a little?
Just a little bit.
I don't think I would run or shoot. Hopefully I'd have to run.
Are you stuck in the chair again? She's stuck in the chair again. I'll be right back. There you go.
Somebody ate all my shredded pizza cheese. And we packed the grater.
Oh.
So I had to manually shred all this with a knife. Lucky me. Why isn't it this difficult for you when you have to make stuff?
I just wanted to point out that when I worked at a pizza place, we would do whole slices of mozzarella cheese.
Yeah, but that's not this kind of mozzarella.
I didn't realize there were more than one kind of mozzarella.
Yeah, that.
Can she have skim? Because we didn't get
Yes.
whole. Okay. Always got to make sure that you got the right kind of milk going on.
This one's gonna be super cheesy.
So talk to me about the recipe. What goes into making barbecue chicken pizza?
Well, you need barbecue sauce,
Mm-hmm.
chicken, that's already cooked, and then pizza crust. I got the super easy pizza crust.
And you remembered to proof it this time too.
Nope.
No?
Thanks. Literally. I did all these pieces all again.
What is proofing it?
Just because I forgot to do this last time I made pizza.
Well, it turned out good last time. I thought it was okay.
But I gotta, yeah.
So does that mean you cook it?
Yeah, you gotta bake the crust.
Okay. So you bake the crust a little bit. Eat a little bit of the mozzarella. Just like that. Mm.
What, honey?
You want some milk? Let me get you some milk. You want some chocolate milk?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get you some chocolate milk. Forgive me, we're a little bit scattered. We were down in Iowa City for a checkup today. Things are good, so that's good. But what time did we leave? Like 7:30?
Yeah.
Left at like 7:30. We got home 45 minutes ago, so the kids were in the car for 7 hours.
Which makes for long naps and not so happy children.
We were in the car for 7 hours. So it was a long day. A long day. And we didn't even do what I wanted to do.
You want to go to the pawn shop?
Oh yes, I wanted to go to the pawn shop. But I also wanted to film myself outside the gates at Kinnick Stadium dancing to the Gophers Rouser. I thought that would have been amazing because the Gophers and the Hawkeyes play this week. So, I already stirred it. Do not spill this on the computer. Hey, you're gonna hurt yourself. Ooh, so we've got a little pizza, and we've got a big pizza that we're gonna make.
Yeah.
And then
The big pizza. You gotta wait.
okay.
Don't let me forget to wait again.
I'm just showing off the ingredients. So we also have the chicken.
Which I
This
made
is
last
from
night.
last night. Very good chicken. And then I cannot recommend this highly enough. Straight out of Algona, Iowa, countryside barbecue sauce. So
It's the
good.
best.
So good. So, question, and feel free to drop some comments here. Have you ever seen anything paranormal?
Nope.
Because we are a week away from Halloween. You've never seen anything paranormal? At all? You've never seen a ghost?
Nope.
A UFO?
Nope.
Bigfoot?
Nope.
Loch Ness Monster?
Well, I've seen the stuffed animal of the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
We got that from Monty Snuggles.
I've seen a UFO twice. Not the same one, at least as far as I know. Saw a UFO that looked like a Klingon bird of prey, if you know what that is. If not, Google that. That was kind of freaky. And then, do you know the Ezekiel story from the Bible?
Well, I'm sure from...
Ezekiel saw the wheel up in the middle of the sky, great ball of fire, this burning wheel. Saw
I don't
that
remember it.
when I was in second grade? First grade or second grade? Me and a group of kids from the apartment complex saw that while we were just hanging out. And it was in the middle of the day, not even at night. A lot of people will see UFOs at night. This was in the middle of the day when this thing happened. And that was something that I'll always remember.
Oh, no. I've heard stories of my family members seeing stuff, but...
Of UFOs or ghosts?
Ghosts.
Like
Right.
what?
My aunt. She said that after my grandpa had passed away, her dad, that her oldest daughter was talking to somebody, and she went out there, and you could see like the indent in the couch, but there was nobody there, and she said, "Bye, Grandpa," or something along those lines. Or she was just talking to Grandpa or something.
That's a little creepy.
Just a little bit. And I think there was another time where, I can't remember who it was, but one of my cousins, again, aunt, I guess her daughter kept telling my grandma to stop poking her. Because my grandma said, that's how you'll know I'm there, is that I will poke you. I'll go like this.
Stop touching me, Grandma. Stop touching me, ghost Grandma. No, so I've seen 2 UFOs, and then the house I lived in Renwick was haunted.
That's a good story.
Oh my goodness, I got so many stories from that house in
tell that story.
Renwick.
It's a good story.
So many of them. So, I've never been, before I lived at this house in Renwick, a firm believer in ghosts, you know, and that whole thing that they can haunt you and whatnot. But this house I lived in, it was me and a couple other guys that were living in this house. And they had told me there was weird stuff that happened there, but I didn't ever really believe it until I saw it with my own eyes. Things like, you know, the typical sort of stuff that you see in ghost movies where you have all of a sudden all the doors are opened up, you know, that sort of deal.
No.
I would get home from work at about 2 p.m, and I'd be the only one at home, and all the kitchen cupboards would be opened up. Refrigerator, freezer door, all that stuff opened up. And it freaked me out because I'm like, is somebody in this house? What's going on here? Who's messing with me right now? But no, it was the ghost. And it, like our basement door, there was a door going to the basement of this house. Very creepy basement too. Like I did not want to go down there even in the middle of the day to do laundry. Super creepy basement. And it had a lock on it where you could turn the deal and set the lock on the door. And I would do that, but still, I'd come home and that door would be open. Freaky. So one time after this happened several times, I got home and I went into the kitchen and I just stood there like someone that's got some issues or whatever, and was talking to myself and this ghost or ghosts in this house. And I said, hey, you've probably been here longer than I've been here. Well, I've only been living here for a couple of months, so this is kind of your space, but we need to share this place together, because unless you want this house to get dilapidated and the heat to get shut off, I need to live here. So when I'm not around, do your ghost stuff. Do whatever you got to do, but don't be leaving doors open. Don't be doing freaky sort of stuff. And when I'm here, please don't bother me. And for the most part, that took care of it. That took care of the whole doors opening up and that sort of stuff. Except for one time. It was me, my buddy Bill, and his cat. And we're sitting in the living room and we're watching, I don't know, probably football on TV. Something like that. And at that point in time, you needed to have a phone line to go from your phone jack to your direct TV in order to get everything to work properly. And so we had this phone line going from the kitchen through the entry room, around a corner, and then into the living room and into the back of the TV. And so, yeah, it's like a 25-foot phone cord. And we're all sitting in the living room, and we all, at the same time, see this cord, like when you take a rope or something and you do this, and it makes that rolling wave motion, come from the kitchen, through the entry room, around the corner, and into the living room, like somebody just picked up the phone cord and did that.
Nope.
Cat freaks out. I'm getting goosebumps right now recanting this story. And Bill looks at me and says, that didn't just happen. I'm like, that happened. That happened. That happened. That happened. We were all here. We're all witnesses. That just happened. And then I promptly left because I could not be in that house I left for like a good hour and got out of there. But that was, I mean, granted, it wasn't like, something attacking me or anything you see on the ghost hunter shows where, people are like, in pain from these ghosts. But that was still very, very freaky. So that's my ghost story. Do you have a ghost story? Stop doing that. Let me know what your ghost story is in the comments. Yeah, you can watch another one. I'll get it set up here.
You can keep me involved for a second. I'm always afraid she's gonna fall in the oven unexpectedly, like when I open it.
You're a glitter party? Paw Patrol? George Shine? What?
Nothing, I'm just rewatching all this stuff.
Oh, of you walking around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's live, isn't it?
Yeah, it's live.
Okay, cool.
So. All right, so barbecue chicken pizza is what's on tap for tonight. Once the dough is proofed, how long does it take to make the pizzas?
Oh, you just make the pieces. Takes like, I don't know, 2 minutes.
Nice.
And then chuck it back in the oven for time.
Should we make this a wood fire oven?
No.
Can you do that?
No, I don't think so.
Just take a thing of wood and stick it in there?
No. Are you insane?
And just, wood fire pizza.
I don't think it works that way. I think like it's actually like in a fire pizza pit thing.
Okay.
Like one of those brick ones.
Yeah.
And they put the fire in.
I gotcha.
Daddy, you look like a baby.
Yeah? What do you got? You got cheese? Man, I'm getting so hungry. We had, what did we end up having? Who Hot?
Uh-huh.
That's good.
That stuff was good. Kids 3 and under eat for free.
Well, I was like, I'm going to get, really healthy choices like the chicken. I'll put a bunch of veggies on there. And then you get to the sauces thing. And I'm like, I have just totally gotten rid of all the nutritional value of this meal.
Oh, I know.
By pouring
So
sodium and
garlic sauce
and
and the
MSG
garlic sauce
on everything.
And then I like the garlic sauce and then I like the ginger sauce and
So, do we do the barbecue sauce as the pizza sauce?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we've got our barbecue sauce. We've got our chicken.
Oh.
We've got our cheese.
I accidentally turned it off.
Stay back this way, please.
Thank you.
All right, the dough is proved. Let's do this. I thought you were gonna put the. Oh, she's just having cheese. Okay.
Just cheese. Don't.
Don't?
No,
Okay.
I'm afraid you're just gonna dump it all on there.
That was my plan. Was to just dump it all on there.
No, I can't do that.
So a big thanks to everybody that's watching this. Do appreciate it.
Oh my
Hopefully you're learning a thing or two about house hauntings and barbecue chicken pizza. So cheese next, right?
Yeah, just no.
Huh?
Chicken next.
Chicken?
But just wait a minute.
Getting so impatient.
I know. It is a virtue.
Are we gonna put all the chicken on?
No. God, no.
Thumbs up if we should put all the chicken on.
No. We're ruined. We're sharing this.
Oh, you think there's gonna be a ghost show up here? I hope not. I hope not.
I don't think so.
Okay.
If there was gonna be, there would have been in the past however many years. Look at that.
Fine, you do it.
I am supposed to do it. That's the point.
Oh yeah, that's right. You lost. What? You don't need to holler at the top of your lungs. It's not necessary. So you get your chicken on there. It's looking good. Cooking in ghosts. And babies with Ziploc bags. Let's
Why
stop.
is she obsessed with the Ziploc bag? That's what I want to know.
I think it's because they crinkle. I think that's why
Sensory.
she likes that stuff. You don't need to shred it up too much. I like big chunks of chicken.
I don't.
Do I need to move the Ziploc bags to a different drawer? Yeah? Evidently I need to move the Ziploc bags to a separate drawer.
What?
Okay. Come on.
Cool.
We made it through our first child, not needing to get the child-proof drawer locks. I don't think we're going to make it through our second child without using the child-proof drawer locks. You want all of them? You want me to just take all the Ziploc bags out for you? Would that make you happy? They're not a toy. DHS, they're not a toy. I've instilled that in my child. So, now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
Daddy!
What, honey?
I like
Do you like that game? Good. Good. What's up? So everybody, you're not going to come over and try the ghost food at all, Ryan. Sorry about that. As you can tell, I need a lot to keep this going. So, everybody that's just joined, ghost stories, paranormal stories, what do you got? What have you seen that's super creepy? Share it with us right here in the comments section.
The closest thing we've gotten to ghosts in here is Vampirina.
Marina. No, luckily, the nice thing about this house, which is for sale, is that it is not haunted. It's not haunted. It's never been visited by aliens.
Don't say that because that's the one time.
Oh, am I jinxing stuff?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Don't say stuff like that. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you think I'm not here?" Then all of a sudden, guess what? Here they come. And then they're gonna go, "They're here."
See, that is one nice thing about the switch to all digital TV. You know, getting rid of the snow pattern when a channel is off. No longer will that freak me out when I wake up in the middle of the night and my TV's got the snow pattern on.
Right?
Because it doesn't happen anymore. It's gone. That essence of the Big Bang has disappeared. The only place you can get it now is AM radio.
Oh, yeah.
Our youngest child is building a tower, and I believe she's going to climb it out in the living room.
She's an innovator.
Oh my goodness.
What?
You're being very meticulous with this chicken.
I don't know what it is, but I'm like, I just have to.
It's going to be 8 o'clock before we eat. What's up, honey?
Somebody's pretty impatient.
No, that one's fine. That one's fine. Oh, we moved on to the cheese stage. I like it. Can we put the mozzarella in too?
Yeah, just a minute.
We need to add the freshly sliced mozzarella.
Not grated, just sliced.
So tomorrow, best thing ever on the Joe Show. Starting at 8 o'clock. We're going to be talking about paranormal stuff that you've seen. So tune in, comments, leave your comments here, call in, that sort of stuff. That would be cool. And we're going to get this thing in the oven. I'll post up a picture in just a little bit once it's done in the final product. Big thanks to Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning for helping out with our video tonight.
Can you pick her up?
Yep. You want to say goodbye to everybody?
Watch out. Oh, shoot. Watch out.
Okay.
Watch out. I gotta move it from the bottom.
What is this, like the Drake of pizza ovens?
Yep.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole thing's cooking. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Okay, wave goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye.